Hey, it's Andrea from Doing Business as Yourself. And I just had this thought. I've been sort of wrestling with finding a groove for video production, and it's not just about making the videos, unfortunately. There's also this there's a little bit of prep if you prepare, which I don't usually. I usually just sort of roll with whatever's on my mind in the moment. But sometimes there's a need to prepare a topic or whatever. But there's maybe preparation, and then there's making the video, and then there's all this after video making production section that it really kind of gets in the way of forward motion. So ideally what I will have in the not too distant future is somebody to do that part for me, or at least be guided by me, and we can do it together and just get it done. Haven't found that person yet. If you think it might be you, let me know. I'm open. What it entails is finding a keyword-rich title, or finding a keyword and then creating the title, the keyword-rich title, and then doing a description, and which is just really a couple of paragraphs, but it takes some like focused moment, and I don't often have, like, I've to revisit what I've just said, so it's probably, I think, going to be easier for someone else to watch the video and then recap in the description what they just heard, and then possibly I have edit something quick to quick edit that way, make sure the keywords are in there, and then go and get all of, like, I don't know, 10 or 15 keyword tags that can go into the tag section, and all of that. It can be a 2-minute video, it can be a 20-minute video, it doesn't matter. All of that takes the same amount of time, and maybe it's just half an hour, but for me a half an hour is more valuably spent in another way, because I've already done the content. So I need to be able to hand the content over to somebody. But meanwhile, the other thing that I've been grappling with is what if in the current, so what I end up with is like a backlog of videos that they're still unlisted, and they're not getting out to the people and the eyeballs that they need to be. So what I have thought about is not having such a strict regimen for every single video. I'm still tweaking the default description, so there's a space inside of YouTube where you can set a default set of text, which usually contains, like, looking at my stuff, it's kind of thick, maybe not. It usually contains, like, links to here's what to do next kind of thing, or the next piece of this, whatever your puzzle is, for people to lean in further. And that can be, it's like a postscript kind of a thing that you can preset, and it fills in when you upload every single video. So I've been working on that of mine, and maybe the thing to do would be to do a different video and share that template. But so that's helped, but it still needs the description and the tags included. So what I've decided, I think, for now, and maybe it'll do it like till Christmas. So right now it's it's early part of November, so maybe for a month or so I'm going to try. I'm going to give the feel into and see if this works for me. Every time I drop Morgan off at the bus station, which if you've watched any videos, is over that way, for school, and actually I think school ends in the middle of December, so this is maybe a month's worth of experiment. But what I'll do is stop and make a quick video here in the park, unless it's pouring down rain, because I gotta give myself like an out for the pouring down rain. I guess I could do it in the car. But and get that video up and public right away, and not sweat the keyword part. So just do maybe what I'm thinking is focus on doing one keyword rich one weekly, and then doing this daily activity, and getting them, so the flow is interrupted is what's going on, and it's really frustrating me because I have lots to say, and most people could be creating content, but this it's like a balancing act between pleasing the algorithms and interacting with the people who would be your, pleasing the algorithms so that you can have an audience. Ooh, yellow jacket. And then interacting with the audience so that you actually can get to the doing business part. So to do business as myself, knowing that I'm having this trouble, I'm going to recalibrate my expectations around having every single video be, you know, I kind of dropped off even doing the, there's another step that I haven't been doing, which is the thumbnail part. So the thumbnail part, so it's like a 45-minute job in my mind to do it well, to post any video, and it doesn't, again, matter if it's a 2-minute video or a 20-minute video. So there's also that to consider, and it can turn into eating up your whole morning if you aren't systematized around it. So my current system is going to be, for the next month, just stop here on the way home after I drop her off, just real quick, do a video of some kind. Maybe I'll get to where I can prepare the day before and have like a note for myself or something. That would be awesome. Another piece of system that would probably help. And then get it uploaded. So I'm going to upload it before I get in the car and put a bit of a description. I have the preset default that will include the link, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm still tweaking it, but it's good enough for now. And make a solid piece of content with all the keyword rich, you know, all of that stuff done once a week be my target, because then everything will continue to be current and flowing. So, because what I've been seeing is I don't upload these videos and then it feels like it's out of sync with at least how I'm experiencing the content. Now other people are going to come and experience the content in whichever order they experience it in, but it's been really disconcerting for me to, like, well, that's kind of like I was talking about that yesterday, but how does that fit with this? And so it's been a struggle, truthfully. Anyway, all of that to say that I'm making this commitment to stopping here today, stopping here tomorrow, and every day that I come down to the bus station to drop her off, and head home from here, stop here real quick and do something. The other thing that I wanted to kind of announce is that I've always used Facebook groups, and if you're in my space at all, you know I use Facebook groups a lot, and it's been not the entirely best way to organize content and organize conversations and whatever, but it's what we have available to us, so I've been using it for years, and with, you know, profitable success. What I've never really been able to do is run a Facebook group that's free in a way that has been time efficient and ultimately win-win for everybody. However, I feel like now that I have the YouTube channel, and now that I have these videos that I know that I want to get, you know, posted right away, I actually need that venue in order to, I just need that venue. It's a venue that I haven't had a use for before the way that I now have, because of the clarity around the umbrella of doing business as yourself, and the funnel that has come to be in place, a simple funnel that leads to a high-ticket commission offer that, you know, there's no stress around whether people do it or don't do it. It's really just let people go at whatever pace they need to go at, and learn at whatever pace they need to learn at, and come and go if they want and all that, which is very Planet Andrea-esque. And now that that funnel exists, because I started the YouTube stuff, I can see how all of the traffic can flow. And I'm going to give, this will be my third attempt at a public group, and the two before were the first one was like dead fish, which is a lot of people's experience of Facebook groups, and the second one has been useful to people, and I've made some, you know, connections and found some people that I'm supposed to be serving through it, but it isn't quite on point for my destination. That it's not quite on point for my audience. It's an audience, and it's a group of people who have a common pain, sort of, but it's not really. It's not really. It doesn't. It's not. It was a near miss. It was close, but it's not quite. So I'm not going to close that one down because it serves the group that it serves, and it's sort of like a support group kind of a thing. But this one that now I can do a Doing Business as Yourself Facebook group. So I'll be unveiling that here shortly, making announcements on my wall. I'm in Facebook, and then adding people to the group. There's a new software that I have come across that other people have already discovered that allows you to create a list from people signing up to the Facebook group itself. I think it's like $300 though, and so I'm going to hold off until I know that the flow of people in is, it's not quite time to buy that. I can do it manually for now, but eventually so the point is that I can see the possibility of scaling, so getting 1,000 people and having them automatically added to the list versus the possibility of getting 1,000 people and having 1,000 people arrive and then having to do all that manual effort would have, like if I didn't know there was a solution on the horizon, that would have held me back from wanting to have all those people arrive. So, like you don't want that double-edged sword thing where you get, it's like when you have the wrong offer that's, so there's a question that one of my mentors asked me a couple years ago, asked the group I was with. He said, would it be a blessing or a curse tomorrow to get 100 new sales? So what this kind of brings to bear is that if your offer is scalable, like instantly scalable, not you have to add staff, or not you have to add people to like answer the phones, or not that you have to like this, whatever deliverable is, if it can be scaled without like, can I sell one book or can I sell 100 books? It's the same effect on the delivery side, right? But if you're like, say you're a chiropractor and you get 100 people who want to buy tomorrow, you can't service those people. So it's a business model thing, and it's the same kind of thing that I would have foreseen running into with this build a list from your Facebook group thing. If too many people arrived at once, it makes it more work. And if there's something on the horizon that I know once this gets rolling that will take up that slack and not have it be a problem and not have it be more work, then that frees me up to move forward more gracefully and without concern. Okay, so there's a little bit of this and that in here, and I always feel like I say it's gotten kind of long, and it has gotten kind of long, and hopefully you've gotten some nugget. Let me know if there's any aha for you in any of this, and tomorrow I shall do another. Okay, have a great day.